Hello everybody, it's CraftyRia and welcome to Monday Night Live. Guess what? I'm on time. Today is Monday, August 29th, and it is right at 7 o'clock. Well, now it's 7:01, but I started pretty much on time. I bet Angela about had a heart attack when I thought I beat her in here, actually. Angela's usually the first one in here, cheering everybody on. Welcome in, everybody. We have Linda and Angela and Francis and Deborah. I appreciate all of you. Deborah's from Oklahoma. Very cool. If you're here, please let us know where you're from and what the weather is like by you. We had terrible thunderstorms this afternoon. Jonah wasn't so happy, but it seems to be okay out there now. So I was laughing to myself, Angela, because I almost beat you in here. Alrighty. I hope everybody had a great weekend. This month is almost over. Thursday will be the start of a new month. Yay. All right. And of course, tonight's Monday, so we're going to do a Monday Mad Lib. If you guys weren't here last week, this is how we will do the Mad Libs. Welcome in, Lois. Lois is one of my awesome moderators. I do appreciate you, Lois. That's Dover's Run, by the way. That is Lois. And then Agnes is one of my awesome channel members. Thank you, Agnes, for supporting the channel and helping out. I do appreciate that. Welcome in, Barb. So anyway, with the Mad Libs, in case you guys, I don't know if anybody doesn't know what a Mad Lib is, but it's kind of like a story that we make up. I ask for different parts of speech, like a noun, a verb, adverb, adjective, things like that. And you type in the answer or whatever, any kind of crazy word, and it gets put into a story. And then at the end of the stream tonight, I will read what we have created. I picked one out for tonight. Last week we did Little Red Riding Hood, and like here are some of their examples. The words that we pick kind of get added in. And what I will do is I will open it up and say, oh, we need a whatever, noun, verb, whatever. And then you guys put your answers in and I will choose one and put it into the story. So I have today's all picked and ready to go. And for example, I will also correct the words you put in. Like, for example, if it needs to be a plural noun, I'll add the S to it. Or if it has ing at the end and it doesn't need that, then I would take that off, that kind of thing. So don't worry about that. Welcome in, Mike, from Mike's Cooking Studio. My beautiful crazy hands. I did my nails today. They're kind of sparkly. Look at the difference in my two hands. This is my guitar fretting hand. I had to cut those nails. And then my other hand, I can let my nails grow. So these are like short, stubby things with calluses. They're terrible. But it took a long time to get used to having short nails. My nails have always been like that length. So anyway, Mike's Cooking Studio, he's an awesome YouTuber. You guys should go subscribe to his channel. It is Mike's Cooking Studio. Super nice guy. Just an awesome awesome guy, friend, you know, good, all around good person. He does some really good recipes. So, and he does sing karaoke. So you guys should go check out his channel. He's a joy to watch. Alrighty, today I'm going to start with opening some Happy Mail. The first two things are from the group, The Hangout, or Crafty Girl Swap Hangout on Facebook. And this first one, look at this adorable envelope. I love all of the balloons that she drew on here. That's really cute. And on the back it says special delivery. Do you remember on that reminds me of Mr. Rogers, you know, with the special delivery. I can't remember his name. This was for a swap called Bling Me Up, Scotty. And this is from Tammy. And of course, I had to join the bling swap. I mean, you know, come on. She sent me some beautiful bling. This is black bling, which will be good come Halloween. These are like planets. Some confetti. And then some beautiful pink. It's much brighter in person. Pink, hot pink. What do I want to say? Glitter. So very cool. Thank you so much, Tammy. I really appreciate it. You know, I love my bling. And then the second one is from Lisa from the group. This was for one of my wishes. Oh, good, Mike. I'm glad you're staying out of the hospital. It's no fun. I haven't been in the hospital for a month either. Then again, sometimes I work in a hospital, but not lately, which is good. I got this really nice letter from Lisa that she purchased some digital files and printed them out. She said on one set she forgot to push shrink to fit, so some got cut off. But she sent them anyway since the middle area is useful. And she said she purchased the set for me, so she sent me the digital files, which is very nice. So these are some of the little tag swaps that or cards that we put in our swaps. It just says the name of the group and what kind. And they have the peacocks on them, which is awesome. I do use those. We have some really pretty peacock note paper. I think it's all the same. Yeah, they're all the same. That would be cute to send, you know, just like a little note like that if I'm going to send someone mail. And then we have these beautiful peacock stickers. They are square stickers. They'd be great envelope seals, is what I'm thinking. And some please deliver to labels with the two different peacocks. And then she printed out these. This looks like background paper. There's two of these. I'll just show one sheet. There are 4 of these. And we have all of these really pretty images. That one I love. And let's see, there's a couple of these. Super pretty. And there's 4 of these. These are the ones that didn't fit to width, I think. Fit to scale or whatever. So this is the proper scale. Very cool. These are fun pockets to use for something. There's several of these. And, oh yes, Crichton's in there. Let me get the ones that are sized properly. Crichton's in there yelling. He's crazy. And we have this set. He is so funny. We get him the pellets, the food pellets, and they come in all different colors. you know, it's like assorted. It kind of looks like Trick cereal is what it looks like, but it's for birds. And he is very picky and will only eat certain colors. And sometimes he only wants the red ones or the yellow ones. Sometimes he only wants the green ones. Most of the time he likes the red. Those are his favorite. Let me get a sip of my drink. Lois, I don't use digitals that often. I don't know why. I have a color laser printer and it would print them out really nice, but I hardly ever use them. But I'm going to play around with them and probably use them. And then this last envelope, I went to the post office box yesterday. I'm losing track of time here, date and time. And this is from Noelle, and she had sent me some beautiful things in the past. And of course, this time she sent me awesome stuff as well. There's this card. She likes to make, and I forgot what these are called, the little cards. They measure 3.5 by 5, 4-bar cards. And this is an image. It looks like she stamped and colored in the image. And she said, "Hi, Ria, here are some goodies from the Alton New subscription. I know you are a Christmas crafter. I am not really. I guess because I was scarred from working retail during holiday seasons. Let me tell you, yes, that would do it." And some stickers from her recent Dollar Tree shopping day. And here are the Alton New stamps. They're gingerbread men, and they look like a layered stamp. And there are the dies to cut them out. So that's kind of what they look like gingerbread cookies. So those are adorable. And look at these beautiful stickers. I have not seen these at the Dollar Tree, although I haven't been in forever. Those are so pretty. Those would go good with peacock stuff. So pretty. And those would go good with almost anything because they are black and white and copper or gold. It looks like maybe gold, black and white. So pretty. Let me put these back. Welcome in, Destaloo. I'm glad to have you here. All right, well, I hope your friend had a happy birthday dinner. She does have good printing. Noelle does have good printing. Remy is another one of my subscribers, and she's also in one of the groups. She has the most beautiful handwriting. There are quite a few people with great handwriting. So today I'm going to do, oh, well, first of all, let's do a word for our Mad Lib before I forget. All right, I'm going to open this off camera so you can't see. The first word is going to be a plural noun. So go ahead and put your plural noun down there in the chat and I will pick one. I picked this Mad Lib because it's kind of seasonal, I guess. Today I'm going to make, while I'm waiting for the plural noun, I am going to make a card sketch number 6. It's for one of the swaps or tags on the Hangout, and I signed up for it, of course, because it features my card sketch. I figure I better at least sign up for it. So I'm going to do or I mean the sketch this time they chose to use is card sketch number 6. So let me get that out. Let's see what we have here. Jacks, peacocks, ponies, strawberries, melons. Us. All right, I will pick one of those. I hope you feel better soon, Angela. Okay. All right, and I'll ask for another word in a few minutes. So I thought I would use, since there are tags in this set of peacock stuff, I thought I would use some of this. I have kind of an idea. It would be modifying my sketch a little bit. Maybe I'll use this as the background paper. I didn't think about background paper. And let's see. I thought maybe using the pocket, one of these pockets, as this corner piece, and I would tuck the tag inside. I think that's the way I'm going to do this one. And there are these tags and those tags. I think that's going to be a better size tag for the card. And I think, and then I would just need a piece of ribbon down the side. And I don't know if I want to use a piece of this ribbon down the side or just maybe just a real piece of ribbon. And then I thought maybe I could use, if I don't have buttons to match, I might use some of these down the side. We'll see how it goes. So let's start off with a card base. And this is just a regular A2 size card base that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It is an 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper, folded in half and cut in half. So there's that, and let's go ahead and cut some of this stuff apart. I think that would be a good background paper because I think all of the colors coordinate, probably since it's from the same kit. I'm going to go ahead and use this one, even though that's off the edge a little. It's not going to matter. And to cut this piece straight, I'm just going to get my longer scissors and just cut a straight line rather than trying to cut that on my paper cutter. Then I'll use my little guys, my cutter bees, to cut the rest of this out. I'm just going to cut like kind of inside that line. And this doesn't matter if it's straight because it's going to get tucked behind. Okay. So then I have my little pocket cut out, and I will cut out one of these tags. I'm just going to kind of rough cut first and then bring it to my paper cutter to give me a perfect edge. Oh, Angela, that is funny. I actually over the weekend on Saturday, Todd hung some new shelves in my craft room, and I need to get to work on putting things on them. You know, like using them for their intention. I actually do have some stuff on them, but I have a major clean out and purge to do. Which is fine. I have a lot of things. And I think the rest of this I'm just going to go ahead and rough cut with the scissors because they're just smaller pieces. I rarely cut things with scissors. But there we have the tag. I have to get my hole puncher. I did not get it out in advance of this show because I forgot. Let me just go over here and grab it out of my basket. Of course, you can't see where I'm going when I say go over here, but I'm just going to cut out this white hole. That's pretty close. I'm going to try to, I'm going to make the hole like a little bit bigger to try to get rid of the white. It's really hard to punch out just a tiny little piece, a sliver. There we go, maybe. I bet when I put the ribbon in there, you won't be able to notice that. I don't know if I can cut it with my scissors. No. Maybe with my little blade here. I think I made it worse. Okay, we'll work on that. I'm going to use this little tiny ruler, and I'm going to score these fold lines. Just so it folds nice and neat. And then just fold them back. As Carol Duvall always said, score before folding. Okay, so we have that little pocket. And then we have this little tag that will fit in. I hope this pocket fits on the front of a card. It does. And we'll put that in there. And then I'll run the ribbon. The ribbon will end up going up that side of the pocket a little bit, which is okay. That poor peacock doesn't have a head. All right. Okay, let's do another word. Let's see, what is our next word in the Mad Lib? The next word is going to be an adjective. And while you guys are picking adjectives, I will cut a piece of this background paper. And my card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm going to cut it at around 4 1/8. Maybe I'll do, I'm going to do 4 1/4 because I'm not going to mat it. I'm going to do the whole thing. By 5 1/2. Yeah, that'll be my card base. Let's see how it's looking so far. Yeah, that's looking okay so far. Very good. All right, let's see. We have gorgeous, rainy, lovely, creepy, colorful, teeny, and scary. All right, let me pick one of those. And rainy. Sleepy. Okay, let's see. And sunny. All right. I'm trying to decide which one to put in here. I know. I got it. Okay. All right, back to this. So I need a piece of ribbon to go down the side. I'm looking up on my ribbon stash to see if I have one that will match. I didn't think my cunning plan all the way through. I have this glittery ribbon that's handy. I'm trying to see what else I have that is handy. Let me get this glittery ribbon off of my cart. I have it attached to my all-purpose cart over here. So maybe I'll use a piece of this if I can find one that goes with it. Maybe this one here. That's peacock colors right there. I don't think any of those colors would go. Let's put this back on my cart. This one has all sorts of colors. I think I'll go with this one here that is peacock colors. There we go. This ribbon is from Amazon. I think I got it in Happy Mail. It was on my wish list. Okay. So we could put this here and this here. That I think will work good. And that, all right. This ribbon does not, I don't think it frays. Yes, it does fray. So I do want to place it behind the card. So I'll go ahead and put some adhesive on these pieces here. Let me get my little tape runner. Just because these little pieces are really small. I always find that it's easier to use something like that for something little. And I'm going to line this up down in the bottom left corner of the card. Okay. Then I will put this here. Let's see about these new embellishments that I got. There's the card sketch. So we have some of these that have feathers on them. I think they would look cute. These are see-through, so I think I may put them on top of the ribbon, kind of like that. I like the way they look on top of the ribbon. So let me place this ribbon down. So I'm altering my sketch just a little bit. I'll place this ribbon down. I don't want to cover that up too much. Maybe I'll do it just to the edge of this pocket. There. Then I will adhere this down to the card base. Something just flew across the room. Oh, I see what it was. I was looking for what flew across the room. It's a washer. And it's to a piece that goes to my new microphone, but I don't have it hooked up yet. And the one piece wasn't screwing on right, and I kept thinking, man, this needs a washer. Well, of course, now I just found the washer, so I'm good. Let me pick this washer up so I don't lose it. That's what went flying. Let me put that there so it does not get lost, because it is an important piece. And this will go in here. I think I'll use the same ribbon to go in there, and then 3 of these. Do I have 3? I do. Okay. These are really pretty. One, 2, and 3. I'm going to have to move this one up a little bit. Let me see if I can get them on there a little more straight. They really do stick, so that's good. These are neat. Some look like tiles. I like them. And then let's put a piece of that ribbon in here. I'm just cutting it off of my... You're right, sketches are made. I made the sketch. I can alter it any way I want. Let's see, let me put it through like this. I'm going to try something. I'm going to... No. I want to do it the opposite way. I'm twisting one of them so both of these pieces are facing the correct direction, so I don't have the back of it showing. I think that'll work. Yep. So I don't know if you saw what I did there. Right before I ran it through, I twisted it so both pieces are facing in the correct direction. And I'm gonna trim it like that. And then that fits in there. Well, maybe I'll put something up there. Put one of those up in that corner. There we go. So that is the card sketch that I will be sending out for the swap. I like the way it turned out. That ribbon is so beautiful, and it has perfect colors to match the background. Let me put this back and we will pick another word. Let's see. Before I clean up, let me tell you the next thing. Now we need a plural noun. While I put everything away, the next word for our Mad Lib is a plural noun. Welcome in, Christine. It's okay if you're late. And for those of you that are just joining us, we're playing Mad Libs. Do you remember back in school when we played Mad Libs? I don't know if you did. I did. They were so popular. Every time they had a book fair, I always bought the Mad Lib books. And my friends and I loved to do Mad Libs. And it was funny, in class, like in 5th and 6th grade, it didn't matter who you were friends with or anything. Popular kids, unpopular kids. If you had a Mad Libs book, everybody wanted to do them. Or at least that's how it was in my school, which was great, because I was never in the popular crowd. But with Mad Libs, I had all the friends. So I loved doing Mad Libs. Okay, so plural noun is what we're looking for. So we have cats and fingers and galoshes, Cracker Jacks, uncles, claws, smiles, and boxes so far. You guys are picking great words. Oh, rowboats. I almost missed rowboats up at the top. Okay, let me pick one of those to put in here. They're all really good. You guys are fantastic. Okay, I picked one. I just had to write it in there. This is going to be a good story. All right, so the next couple of cards, as I've been kind of cleaning up in here a little bit, I found some cards in my stash. I have a couple Christmas cards, and then I have these two. So let me clean this part of my desk off here real quick. Put these away. Put that right there so I don't lose it. Try to keep my desk cleaned off here as we go. Okay, so this birthday card is it's a used birthday card, and it's a huge, saying on this. I'm going to cut it apart and make this an A2 size card, just the regular, this size. And I'm going to try something with it. I'm going to cut the that line off. I don't need that gold line. And I'm going to cut it as high as I can to cut this part off. So this is the main image that I'll be using. And let me trim that down. Doesn't need a lot of trimming. Take a little bit off the bottom, I think. I think I'll take a little more off the bottom. I'd rather make it look, more, I guess you could say, even on here, with a pretty even amount of white space all the way around. And then I'm going to cut this piece off. I'll cut out the yellow part on the inside, I think. And I'm going to try to cut off just the happy birthday part, because I want to use that as the sentiment on the front of the card. Yes. I was hoping I could get it because the Y was down so close to those other letters. So that's going to be my sentiment on the front of the card. Kind of like that. Crichton is making the most annoying noise that he could make. And I'm going to just cut this part out. I'm not going to do "Have the Wonderful Day You Deserve" because I don't like the way that sounds. I think it could be thought of as kind of a snarky way to say it. And I'll leave that flower up there. There we go. And this would be obviously for a woman. And I will keep the back of this because it's a pretty yellow and I could maybe use it to match something. And even these pieces I will put in my scraps. Oh, I bet I could mat. I know, I could mat this for the inside. That's what I will do because it'll match. And I want to cover this part up and take advantage of as much of the yellow space there as I can. So there we go. I am using almost all of this card. Right, there you go. You're right. We used to, I don't know that we ever really got in trouble. At least none of my teachers, but then again, I don't think we really ever had them out when we weren't supposed to, or at least I didn't. I was the good kid in school. I always followed directions and never went to the principal's office because I was bad. I was the good kid. And I kind of think the teachers liked Mad Libs because they were somewhat educational, because you're learning the different parts of speech. Okay, so this will go on the inside. Okay, good, it will fit. I was kind of worried that it was too chunky to go on the inside, but that does fit. And that yellow happy birthday really stands out on here. I just need to mat this on a pretty color paper. So let's see if I have some pretty pink. I have pink. That is that pink. I can't tell which is pink and which is red over here. I think this is pink. I don't have anything in there that is big enough. And my real cardstock is kind of far away. So we're going to have to go with glitter paper, unfortunately. I know you all are very upset about that. Let's see if I have any that looks good. That's a little too light. There's orange paper in my pink. Oh no, I guess that's kind of pink. I don't know, I must have been crazy that day. Oh, that is so funny. Did you lose your whoopee cushion? Did your teacher take it away from you? Oh, maybe this one. I have a real problem with glitter paper. I think that one looks pretty good. Maybe the darker one. Yeah, I have this addiction to this glitter paper. That one's more purple. I'm just trying to figure out if I have any that are more this exact color. I have a lighter pink. Let me see. Maybe I have something better in here. These might be too light. I know, you can tell it is absolutely breaking my heart. That's too light. Yeah, I'm just torn up about this. Oh wait, there's regular paper here. Oh, this might be better. Oh, I'm sorry, glitter paper. I think that is more of the exact color. It doesn't look so on the screen, but I promise you it is the exact. It is in person the exact color. I'm sorry, glitter paper. Please forgive me. Don't hate me. My teacher, one of my teachers in New Jersey used to have whatever day the end of the school year was, like the June 20th box or whatever. And if she had to take something away from us, she would take it away and put it in that box, and we would get it back at the last day of school. Like I said, I was a model student, so I never had anything taken away. So I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Welcome in, Rose. I'm glad you're here. Aw, she just started 2nd grade. That's a fun age. Well, I'm not sure if her teacher thinks it's a fun age. I'm still going to trim this down a little bit. That way it's more even. Started in 1953 and was a play on ad lib. Yeah, I figured the name was a play on ad libs. It's a fun thing. I love Mad Libs. Now, where else, what other channel can you guys go on and watch live and play Mad Libs at the same time? I doubt there are any crafting channels. I wonder if there's any Mad Lib channels. This may be a first. As long as I don't get copyrighted from the Mad Lib company. I would hope not, since we're writing your story with your words. I know, I bet parents would have a fit. Back when I was a kid, my parents were like, good, why'd you take it to school anyway, you know? It would have had to have been something that we got in trouble for, like using it inappropriately or when we weren't supposed to, you know, because you could bring stuff from home. It's just the way you used it. All right, the next word in our Mad Lib is adjective. So put some adjectives in the chat and I will pick one. I like the way this happy birthday stands out. I don't think I need to do anything to it. I thought about putting it on, maybe I will put it on some foam tape. Let me get my foam tape. I have this little thing of foam tape scraps over here. Get my little foam tape scissors. All right, yeah, so we're looking for an adjective. You guys are putting some good ones in the chat there. All right, so we have a happy birthday. I'll put this in the center of the card. Or in the inside of the card, I should say. And there's still enough room to sign it. So maybe it needs a butterfly. All right, let's pick one of those adjectives. We have a whole bunch. Crazy, happy, blue, amazing, silver, crafty, beautiful, unruly, brave, windy. Okay. All right, I picked one. So yeah, maybe a little butterfly. Let me see what I have in my big old box of tricks over here. I have these guys. I'm not sure what else I have. I'm looking for small butterflies, really. Oh, I know. I have a pack of little ones. These. All right. Because it just needs a little something on there. I like it better this way too. Kind of up there in that corner. All right, I think that'll work. I had to get a little drink. Tonight I'm just drinking Coke Zero. Straight up Coke Zero. All right. So that one is done. And then I have this one, which I thought I could do on an A2 size background as well, since there's a lot of extra space, and just not have just a note, I don't think. Let me put my big box of tricks up there. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I think I will do it in that format. I'm going to cut off that just a note, because I could use that as a sentiment on another card. And then I will cut this so it is the proper size to fit on the card. I'm going to try not to cut too much of that butterfly off up there. And I'll cut up to this butterfly down here. And then I'll try to cut evenly from side to side a little bit. Let's see where I'm at. I still have a ways to go. Probably a little bit off of each side, and probably more off of that side than the other side. And then a little sliver off this side. It's a slow, tedious process here, you guys. And a little bit off the bottom because I do want to mat this on something. So I do want to make it 5 1/4 by 4 even. There we go. And that way it will give a little mat. And I have all these little slivers. Oh, I do want to keep the just a note one. And those are all too small. If I had planned it out better, then I would have a bigger piece of scrap paper. But I do not. Then I will use, I have some purple because the main flowers in here are purple, and I have some plain purple, believe it or not, plain purple cardstock here. Not, oh, I think that's good. Not the glitter. All right, let's cut this down to 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. That does give it just a nice little tiny purple border, about the same size as that green border on the middle piece. And scraps not, oh, I see. I thought maybe I said strange instead of scraps. Oh, that's a good idea. These are tiny though. The ones I have are probably little. I do want to cut this square out of the center. So let me get this this trimmer out because it has a free blade and I can just cut the square out. Possibly. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to get my little mat, my little baby ruler, and this. And I'm just going to use this because I think it'll be easier to see. It might be harder for you to see. I should use this more substantial ruler. And get my tape here. Just so it doesn't slide. Okay. I'm just going to cut this out. I'm going to try to cut along that green line. And I did mean to change the blade before before the show tonight, but then I forgot. All right. Well, I should have given you guys the next word while I'm doing this. All right, let me cut this piece out and then I will give you guys the next word. Uh-oh. Don't look at my mistakes, but I have a way to cover them up. Okay, the next word is an adjective. Again. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, is pop up this center box, Barb. You read my mind. And I did kind of cut that a little wonky there. And I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to use this here and trim this down a little bit better. I'll just trim off the green piece since it's not even all the way around. And I will mat this on purple glitter paper or green glitter paper. Probably. I'll look and see what I have. Okay. So there we have that piece cut out. So we have buxom, berserker, smelly, curvy, plaid, crazy, floral, stinky, stormy, and strong. All right, let me put one of those in the Mad Lib. Okay, got it. I have a scrap of this green paper from last week. I bet it'll work. So we'll have this here. And this, and that, I think that will work good. Okay. Let's adhere this down to the mat. Crichton hears this squeaking, and I think he's chirping along with the squeak. Because he is crazy. Then I have some purple ribbon. I'm going to run across there. I wonder if this one would look good. I think that one would be good. Either that one or this one. Oh, I like that. It doesn't compete with it. We'll go with this one. Yeah, Crichton's making the extra chirps you guys are hearing. He's a little crazy. Jonah has been crazy as well. But, you know, he's a dog, so dogs are crazy. Well, I guess birds are crazy too. There is a song that I play on my guitar that Crichton loves, and he chirps and sings along every time I play it. And I'm going to mat this on here so that way it covers up the hole. So there's going to be probably a pretty big gap there since I cut off the green part. Kind of give it about that much. He's singing now. I don't know what he's singing, but he is crazy. There. That's how that will look. And I will pop it up on some foam tape. I have some weird shapes of foam tape in here. And I don't want to put any across the piece where that ribbon is. I hope I have more of that same foam tape. No, but I have this one. I think this is the same thickness. Oh, Turtle Mountain Rescue. That's pretty cool. Okay. So let me take this foam tape off. I guess some of it is going to be over the ribbon after all, but that's okay. The ribbon is not very thick. Aww. Todd was telling me about a bunch of beagles that were rescued from West Virginia, I think. Is that what you're talking about? I told him I wanted to adopt them. They have never played before. They don't know how to be puppies, really. Or dogs, anyway. I don't know if they're puppies. I think they're beagles. So there we have that card. Kind of pretty. I wonder if the just a note... No, I think I'll leave it off. I think I'll just leave it plain. Okay, North Dakota. So it's a different one. But there is one that, like I said, Todd was telling me about where there was a lot more than 9. I think there were a bunch in West Virginia. I did not look at the videos, because if I did, I would want them all. Okay, so there, that card is done. All right, let's pick another word. The next word is a noun. I have two more cards to do, this one and this one. Let's do this one first. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards that I have in my stash. And what I did, I wanted to kind of keep it whole, so it has to go on a 5x7 card. Well, I have this 5x7 card base that's kind of red, and I wanted it a little bit darker. So before the show, because I wanted time for it to dry, I used this Fired Brick Distress ink. And I just inked the edges, so that way it gave just a little deeper, more rustic looking red to the card. And then let me go ahead and cut the front of this card off. This is Hallmark, so we're going to be better than Hallmark today. And I think I have to cut a sliver off the top. And I'm not going to mat this on anything. Since it's 5x7, it tends to get heavy for mailing. Let me cut the sentiment out. And then I will look at the comments and pick out a noun. See if I can get the sentiment without the handwriting. Yep, exactly. There we go. Make it even on both edges here, both sides. Okay. All right, let me pick one of those nouns. Let's see, we have, yes, you're right, Agnes, they were from a puppy mill. Basement, sofa, horse, sandals, dog, tape, daffodil, banana, or gingerbread. One of those would fit perfectly in the story, but I can't, of course, pick that one. You will laugh when you hear it. Okay. All right. I need to fan myself a little bit. I'm getting warm in here. I did bump the air down. Maybe it's just my age. So this card is gorgeous the way it is. I don't have to do a lot to it, but I did want to add a little something to it. Oh wait, before I cut it apart, before I glue it on there, I do want to do something to it. I almost forgot. I want to add ribbon to his scarf. And I did pick out a ribbon. I picked this. I went through all of my ribbon to try to find the perfect green, like some green grosgrain ribbon, but I couldn't find any, but I found this. I thought this was pretty good. I would love to adopt one of those puppies. I don't know, I did not watch any of those videos. So I'm going to use my little knife here. I'm going to make a slit on each side of the scarf. So as you can see on the back, maybe the two slits just on each side. And I want to cut a piece that's bigger than I need. I may have to make my cuts a little bit bigger. Bear with me here. I've still been watching the people that are walking on the, doing a through hike on the Appalachian Trail. I can't stop watching those. They are so interesting. I am not a hiker by any means, and there is no way in the world that I could hike the trail. I mean, not for one day, let alone 6 months or so of hiking. Almost 2,000 miles. That's crazy, but wow, it's incredible what they do. All right, let me see if I can push this through. That's not going to work. Jonah's going crazy. He says hi to everyone. You might hear the door open. I think Todd's taking him out now. He tends to bark when he wants to go out. Now, he's just crazy that way. So you might hear the door open and shut. The front door is right next to where I am. Okay, so I pulled it through the back, as you can see. And I'm going to pull it over to the side here. I'll put a little bit of adhesive down here. Because I want it to kind of hold the shape. Kind of be curved to match his original scarf. And then I'm just going to simply tie a knot here. Before I tie a knot, I want to put a little more adhesive here. Make sure I'm in frame here so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. And then tie this knot. I didn't practice this ahead of time. And then I'm going to put more adhesive there. So it will kind of go where I want it to go. And take off that little piece of adhesive in between. There we go. There we go. So I think I'll wrap it around the back. I was going to just cut it off, but it will probably fray if I do that. So I will put it around to the back. And there's already adhesive there from when I kind of messed up before, so. There, so he has a real scarf. Okay, a real fake scarf. Angela, I want to rescue all of the animals as well. There we go. I guess I could have left a little bit hanging over the edge there, but that's okay. That looks pretty good. I don't want to put ribbon on his hat there because it says "'tis the" and then it says "season to be jolly." So I want to leave that alone, but I could put a piece of red bling there, and I wonder if I have any black bling for his eyeballs. Let me get my bling. I still need to get more of the, I've got one lone piece of red here. More of this red bling, big red bling. There. I have these single black blings. These are not attached on a string like the other ones are. They're just single. So I'll put one on each eyeball. There we go. Well, that just makes his eyeball stand out a little bit. That's perfect. And I have one of these little trees that I thought would go great with this background, since it's kind of like a craft card. These here, these Noelle sent me. These are from the Paper Source, and their stuff is so beautiful there. And that way those other trees behind it look like a shadow. There we go. So I will leave that card and consider that one done. I don't want to do too much to take away from the really cool snowman, because he is amazing. I love this snowman. I love snowmen anyway, but he is so cool. So there we have that one. And then one more card. This one here, I thought I would make it on a 5.5 by 4.25 card base, which means I won't be able to use that season's greetings, but that's okay. I can cut it off and use it for something else. And this, I don't know whose mom this was, but she wrote in here, I had the choice of A, putting all the money in the bank for you to inherit when you probably don't need it anymore, or B, giving a portion now in hopes that you will use it for something special or just a good time. I chose plan B. That's really kind of cool. All right, let me see what other word we need, what the next word is. The next word is, okay, there's 3 of these. I'm going to need 3 last names of a person in the room or a person in chat. So put some last names in and I will pick 3 of you guys. If you don't want to say your last name, you don't have to. Of course, we know Angela's last name because it's right on there. And I know Desta's last name is Lou. I'm kidding. But anyway, so last name of someone in chat. Oh, I didn't put the this piece in the middle of the other card. Hold on, I gotta stop what I'm doing and get some red paper. That's not red, that is pink. That's red glitter paper. Okay. Let's see what color goes good with this. That's not really a good color. That's the same as that. I can just use my old faithful red construction paper. All right. Let me pick 3 last names. And I'll fill in 3 of the things. Okay. It really, I don't think any particular name would be funnier than another. Okay. Unless one of them was rhymed with what the one is supposed to be or something like that. But all right, let's put this on here. I still need to do a glue comparison video. I have a lot of ideas for videos. And I have a couple of days off of work this week, so I hope to be able to do some videos. I have a couple videos that I owe a couple companies that send me stuff, so I got to get those done. But I also, like I said, I want to do the glue video. Yes, Johnson is the last name of at least one person in this room. All right. We won't name any names here. All right, T. Uh-oh. I think I did mention that I got a new microphone. I'm not using it today. I got a Blue Yeti caster. It's on a nice boom. I'm hoping it works well. The one I ordered, the mute light doesn't work. So the company is sending me a new one, and I think it should be here tomorrow. So I'll have to play around with it. And hopefully that'll improve my sound a little bit. There we go. That one is done. And now, let me put that over there. Put my Mad Libs there. So yeah, what other craft channel do you get Mad Libs with your crafting? It's Mad Lib Monday. I'm going to cut off the season's greetings. Because I can use that on another card. And then I will cut this Christmas tree out. The red part. And I'm trying to cut these pieces so I can use them as scraps for something else. Try to salvage as much of the card as I can, like these pieces. And these little pieces I'll throw away. I should make more sketches, actually. I think I hear fireworks outside. Do you guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear it coming over the camera. I hope someone's not shooting off fireworks. Jonah absolutely hates fireworks. Do they think it's the 4th of July? Yeah, it sounds like gunshots. I think it's fireworks, though. I don't think it's gunshots. I hope it's not gunshots. I mean, I do live out in the country, so you never know. This is from this Indian school. All right. So we have that. I really wish this would not fit, and I don't want to do it half and half, so we'll skip that. We'll use some fancy ribbon instead. And that will be for the inside of the card. Yeah, knocking or pounding. To me, though, like in person, it really does sound like fireworks, and it's dark out, so I would imagine it's just some crazy people lighting off fireworks. We live out in the country, so you never know what you get out here. Let's see, I have this piece of, oh my goodness, how perfect is that? That was a scrap on my desk. I swear I did not plan that. That is amazing. Wow. That never happens. I do have some red glitter paper that I thought I might use behind it. No, it's not going to match. That red is almost an orangey color red. I don't think I have a glitter paper that would work in red. Maybe I'll have to go with a green. My chair's making all kinds of noise, you guys. Let's see. I can't believe that that is like the right size. That's a pretty green. That one I think I like better because it's not as glittery as the gold, and then it kind of doesn't take away from it too much. No, he didn't get locked out. I heard him come in with Jonah. Make sure I didn't knock my camera around too much. I think we're okay. I think that ribbon would be good. It's going to have to be. It's what I have. Yeah, I think that I'm going to use these two. You think the green glitters too much? I don't know. I kind of love it. Let me cut it down to the right size and we'll see. Because I bet if it's cut down, it'll be better. So I'm going to cut this at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Okay. Now let's pick another word. The next one is a place. So we have this green glitter. And the gold glitter. With that ribbon. I don't know if I have any plain green paper that would work. Let me see what I have instead of green glitter. All right. I have this dark green that might, the gold may actually stand out on that pretty good. If there's this other brighter green that sort of matches the tree a little bit. And that's too blue of a green. Okay. Let me see. Let me put this down on the gold so I have something to work with. I love that this is the perfect size. I might go with the dark because I think it will stand out better. So we have a little bit of a white border and this dark and that. Okay, I think I'll go with this. And then I can mat the sentiment with it as well. All right, let's pick a place here. We have an igloo, Vancouver, Taj Mahal, Zoo, home, New Zealand, Vermont. Okay, let me pick one of those. Okay, I picked one. Oh, I changed my mind. Am I allowed to change my mind? I did anyway. Okay. I'll put the rest of these in here. See, then I have that piece cut out perfectly for another card. Oh, I'm trying to contain myself without giggling too much. All right, so we'll cut this at 4 1/4. Is that what I want? 4 1/8 by 5 3/4. No, 3/8. Let's see if that piece will fit there. That will not. So I'll have to cut out another piece of this here in a minute. I think I'll use actually the construction paper on the inside because I have way more construction paper than I do this green paper. All right, cut a piece of this ribbon, and this is wired ribbon. And on a card, I like the I like to take the wires out of the ribbon. See if I can do it here, because it just lays flatter. To me, I like it better that way. Use my hemostats. They're clean. They've not been used on a patient. I promise. Okay. That, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like kind of a gold or a copper color. It's a pretty color wire. Hemostats are great in the craft room. All right. Oh, let's put this ribbon on here. Let's see if I can get a piece of this down the center of the ribbon. I sure can. Just put this here for a second so I can see where I want to put this. That's right, Angela. No fart knockers yet. You know I was going to use that word. All right, let's do another word here. Let's see, because we have a few more to go. The next one, now behave yourselves with this one. Part of the body. This is a G-rated show, Angela. I will put this on the construction paper. Oh, that's a good idea. Like a bow, sort of. I had some on my desk and from another ribbon that I did, and I actually made like what looked like a dragonfly out of it by just goofing off with my fingers. I don't know what I did with it. Did I use it on another show? Probably not. Who knows where it went? You guys, those are some good answers. All right. While I have the glue out here, I will pancreas. I'm just laughing. You guys are fantastic. Of course, I don't even know what it's going to be, so I don't know which one's going to be funny. Okay. All right, let me put my body part in here. Let's see what we've got. We've got some really good channeling Phoebe from Friends. I love Phoebe. So let's see. We have nose, funny bone, heart, kidney, thumb, toes, phalanges, wrist, hips, pancreas, earlobe, or knuckle. Okay. All right. This is good. All right, I will put this down and then I will ask for the next word, which I was just looking at it, but I don't remember. Okay, the next word we need is a type of liquid. All right. All right, type of liquid. Okay. Let me see if I could do something with these. Maybe not. See, that kind of looks like a bow. That's kind of how I was playing with the other one. But it looked like a, I don't know. It's too coppery. I was going to put it on the tree. It's, I think, too coppery for this card. Long Island iced tea. That's a good one. Margaritas. Oh, yes. Lemonade. Dish soap. Tequila. Irish cream. Very good answers. Okay, I picked one. We have a few more words left. I think I have some gold stars somewhere. Maybe not handy. Let me look in one other place because I thought I had some. I'll try not to knock my monitor over. Oh, I do have these little green Christmas trees. Okay. I don't know what I did with those little stars. I could probably just put one of these little Christmas trees down here. You know, I always like to put something on the ribbon, and I could put some bling there, some gold blings. I didn't even see battery acid. Why didn't I not even see that? That's perfect. But I already picked a different one, but that's okay. That's funny, battery acid. Very, very good answer. By the way, I'm impressed. Battery acid, that is amazing. All right, another word we have is an article of clothing, plural. My crazy laugh. The, yeah, article of clothing, plural, battery acid. I didn't see that. I wonder if these are less orangey color. No, they're the same. Okay, I will put some of these gold dots on the tree. Cover up the non-blinged out version. Oh, look, I have two more here. That is perfect on that little strand. That is exactly what I had. This card must have been meant to be because that was the right size and I had enough of those. All right, let me pick a article of clothing. We have bras, skirts, gloves, socks, fedoras, underpants, panties, gloves, aprons, or hats. All right. Okay, I got that word in there. I have 4 more words to go. I wonder if I have a gold star. No, I have some, and when I find them, I will take one of those gold stars and put it there. So just imagine that there's a gold star there. There will be in the future if I can find them again. All right. Let's do another word because we only have 4 more words. The next word is relative. And I will clean up my space a little bit here and get my cards out that I made. But see, this could be used as a bow on something else if I don't lose that one. So we made 5 cards. Let's see, where are we at here with my screen? Let me get my book and I will pick a relative. We have kissing cousin, brother, grandma, cousin, child, granny, or nephew, or godfather. Okay, the next word is a piece of furniture. I do like I don't know which one is my favorite. Probably the peacocks, of course, because it is peacocks. I love the snowman as well. Let me know what one is your favorite. But also let me know a piece of furniture. Thank you, Barb. I appreciate that. All right, I picked a piece of furniture. And the next word is a verb ending in ing. Thank you, Angela. I kind of like I didn't like this card to begin with, you know, the original version, but I like the way that came out. Same thing with this one. I like the way that came out. It kind of surprised me. Kissing, waving, eating, skipping. Okay, I have the verb. Okay. Licking. If I put licking there, it's going to turn this from a G-rated show to, you know. Tasting. Oh, some of these could be very bad. Okay, the last word is an adjective. And then once I picked the adjective, I will read it off. Do it. You want me to get banned from YouTube, Angela? Thank you, Cecilia. I really appreciate it. I'll give it another minute or so on the adjective. I do like the scarf on that. I love doing little things like that. That's kind of neat. It's real easy to do and it just adds a whole bunch. All right. All right. So we have, for adjectives, we have beautiful, blue, fragrant, sharp, calm, or quiet. Okay, I picked one. All right. Are you guys ready to hear the Mad Lib that we have created? This Mad Lib is called Campfire Stories. I thought it would be appropriate since it's kind of, at least here in the US, the end of summer. And it is sort of the end of campfires, although maybe they have campfires in the fall, but okay. So here we go, Campfire Stories. It's always fun to chop up some ponies and use them to build a teeny campfire. Then you get all of the rowboats to sit around the fire and tell scary stories. You can tell about Ichabod Crane, the crafty school teacher of Sleepy Hollow, and his floral adventures with the headless gingerbread. I should say gingerbread man, right? Or you can tell the fall of the House of Tilson, which was written by Edgar Allan Adams. Or you can tell about vampires from New Zealand, like the terrible Count Johnson, who bit people on the knuckle and drank their tequila. By this time, many of the young campers will start shaking in their underpants and will begin yelling for their godfather and go hide under a step stool. Believe me, when it comes to eating a bunch of kids, there's nothing like a really beautiful ghost story. So you see why I couldn't say licking a bunch of kids. So anyway, there we go. That is the campfire story. I will post this in the Facebook group like I did the other. And yeah, there we go. I did not see battery acid, and I may have picked that instead of tequila, but I still think it's pretty funny. I hope you guys enjoyed this Mad Lib. So if you're not in my Facebook group, you can maybe screenshot it if you want to read it again. This one was pretty funny. I love Mad Libs. So anyway, it says the stories in this book were originally published between 1958 and 2008 by Price Stern Sloan. Copyright Penguin Random House. So yeah, 1958 to 2008. Anyway, there we go. So we will do another one, of course, next week. We have a lot to do. There's 50, I think, in here. Oh no, over 125. So we have more than a year's worth to do. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you enjoy the Mad Libs to begin with. It's kind of a fun little thing to get the chat going a little bit. I enjoyed it very much. Like I said, I love Mad Libs. So Alrighty. I hope, right, it is a good bedtime story. Absolutely. I hope nobody gets any bad dreams from that bedtime story. Let's see if I can move that light over a little bit. There we go. So it's not glaring on the card. Thank you everyone for joining me on Monday Night Live. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for participating in the Mad Libs and helping me pick different things for the cards. I always appreciate that. And if you haven't yet hit the thumbs up button, please do give that a smash. If you're not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button. And if you're not in the Facebook group, Create with CraftyRia, please head on over there. The link is in the description box below, so you can join the wonderful people there, the crafters. They are all awesome. I hope everyone has a great night. Have a good lunch, Christine. Thank you to my moderators, Lois and Christine. I appreciate both of you. I wonder if the Mad Libs scared away all those crazy XXX people that come into the chat. All right, the dating sites and whatever. We probably scared them away. So that's good. You guys take care. I will most likely see you next week. It is Labor Day here in the US. So if I'm not going to be on, I'll put a comment up, but I don't think I have any other plans. So we'll probably be here. Take care. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.